Look at the trees and look at the clouds.
And when I say the road, I mean to take back to Canada before.
Well, guys, I just got a piece of zinc and put over my breadfruit fire. Oh, Lordy. Oh, 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 Lordy. Yeah. Can I have the stool you were using? I want to sit right here. Oh, girl. I get your breadfruit, man. Oh, oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Miss Lordy.
Here I am craning my neck under the zinc to attend to my breadfruits on the coal pot fire just to make sure that they're okay and to do what we call turning them, because when the breadfruit roast on a certain part, then you turn it to another part and
Yeah.
keep turning it until everything is all black, so to speak. And the fact is, it's not that you have to get everything black, but in doing so, what you do is give each section of your breadfruit a chance to get the heat so the whole thing can get roasted. You guys can hear it, it continues to rain cats in the house. But the show's got to go on, so I'm roasting my breadfruit and here I am leaving my sister's kitchen doorway cleaning my attic because I insist I wasn't coming back to Canada without roasted breadfruit and ackee. So if I want ackee, I gotta go buy my ackee and clean my ackee so I can get it straight back. And I also have to roast my breadfruit. Yeah, I'm used to doing this stuff whenever you go to Jamaica. If you want anything to come back with you, you gotta go get it and get it ready and pack it to take it out. If not, you're not going back to Canada for years or wherever you're going with anything. People don't generally do things for you, you gotta do it yourself. No, it's not a part of the video, but I also mentioned this thing that I bought. I got Charles Garden Magic myself and they have put in a plastic bag to cook them out. And have to be cups. A bunch of coconut of your cup. And I put them out of the cherries. And after we cut them up, I put them up and put them back here because those are some blend to make coconut. We say coconut milk. So I'll just say that we blend them to make coconut milk. Here I am giving you a close-up of my breadfruits that are roasting in the coal pot. So I am working in somebody's space. I'm not working in my space. So I didn't even realize that I had so much stuff around me, as we would say back home in Jamaica, so much corals. around me on the deck that I was working on. So sorry about all those marks and stuff all over the place, guys. It's not my space, okay? Sorry about that. I just insisted I was gonna capture my adventure, catching the goldfire and roasting the breadfruits, right? And share it with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying this little video. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for subscribing and for supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much. So here I am now scraping the breadfruit. This is the first one, the smallest one that I roasted. It was actually ripe before I roasted it. But what I was doing was just scraping off, using a knife to scrape off most of the char off the breadfruit, because what I do is scrape off the char and then I package it to take it home. But then when we go to use it, whether we're going to stick it back in an air fryer or we're going to literally fry the breadfruit on the stove, what I do is peel off the skin that has the char. But for right now, yeah, just scraping as much of the char as I can get off the breadfruit before I package it. The girl is working for her breadfruit. Now I have taken my second breadfruit off the coal fire, and I'm just shoring up the coal fire. I think what I'm doing here is getting some more coal in the coal pot, just to make sure that when I put my next breadfruit on, there will be enough fire there to actually roast the breadfruit. As you can see, guys, roasting breadfruit is not for the faint of heart. It's not for you if you don't want to get your hands dirty, and if you have long nails and all that stuff, all that jazz, right? But since your girl works in the garden and your girl doesn't mind getting dirty, she doesn't mind getting into it and get her breadfruit roasted. So now I have this one off the coal fire. I have turned the other one, you can see just behind me there. I am proceeding now to scrape this one too, scrape off most of the char. I think I allowed some parts of it to get too charred, but that's okay, because in the end I still got decent breadfruit from what I did, right? It just didn't burn through and through. But yeah, I'm scraping my breadfruit, girl. I'm scraping my breadfruit, scraping my breadfruit.
I'm outside.
Where? Oh,
I'm here.
okay. I'm gonna eat my mother's milk.
Okay, enjoy.
Thanks for being here and for sticking with me, my friends, to watch me or to accompany me while I roast my breadfruit. I guess by the time I was finished roasting all four of the breadfruit, with everything that I had to go through to get the fire started, to go look for metal to put across the fire so it didn't go out with the rain. Like I was so tired. Plus I was um digging out coconut flesh out of the shell of the coconut. I was peeling sugar cane. I was picking the ackee as you saw. So I was mega tired. I did not remember to capture all the breadfruits when they were done roasting. But what I did was basically cut the breadfruits into four. And then I was looking for parchment paper downtown Montego Bay. I didn't find any parchment paper. So I had some hand oil that I took from Canada. So I just wrapped the breadfruit in the hand towel. Then the foil that I bought in Montego Bay, I used to wrap it after the hand towel because I didn't want the foil to be up against my food. And then I also bought some plastic bags that I put the breadfruit pieces in, and so yeah, they came home safely with us, and we've had from it once already. We had some ackee and saltfish, and we ate some of the roasted breadfruit with it. Next time when I'm looking about any, I will share with you guys to let you see how we eat it, whether we fry it or we bake it or whatever we did with it. I also took back some boiling breadfruit. That is breadfruit that you can boil to eat. I blanched them before I took them back. So when I'm looking about that, I will also share it with you, my friends. So yeah, again, thank you so much for your support on the channel. Please leave a thumbs up, share with somebody, and leave me a comment because I always look forward to talking with you guys. Thank you again so much for being here. You take care now, and I will see you in the next one. Well, good now.